IdeaUp is the one, it's the validator. So that's more of looking at it in a market perspective, kind of looking at if it's a good idea, and it's going to give you a rate as well. But
Okay.
to find, we'll actually go into the SoloGenius and have a look at each app. So you might be clearer when you see them there. But if you
Okay.
want to find if it's aligned with what you want to do, was that your question?
Correct. Well, make sure everything is in alignment. The offer, the problem, the marketing, just going through
Oh
it. What
yeah,
is the
yeah.
test? Yeah. Okay.
That okay, then I got you. That would be
Yeah.
idea up for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Perfect.
coming market intel up probably as well. I haven't made that yet, so not sure what it will cover, but it's supposed to maybe go look closer into the market. But idea up does do that. It does take a look at the market and the opportunities and stuff like that. So we can have a closer look at it. Valerie, did you have like a comment?
Yeah, I'm glad that we have something for offers.
Yeah. Finally, we have something for offers. There's a
Yeah.
lot coming for offers. I'll tell you that because I have a whole list of offer apps that
Yeah.
we can have a closer look at what's in the loop after we go into the apps. But I'll go into the apps.
Yeah, I would like to see how they work and how exactly we get the ideas.
Yeah. Let
And the
me.
suggestion I have as well, Lene,
Yeah. Go ahead.
there's this tool that I'm using for email subject lines, and it's phenomenal. My open rate is now at 40%, huge increase from like 20 or 14 or something like that. So, and it creates just emails. So you type what the email is about, not the entire thing. Like, for example, networking meeting, and it
Hmm.
gives you a list of suggestions, best practices, and it apparently works. It just generates it using AI, not like the ChatGPT stuff where it's just long, but things that actually, I can see the results of it. So if you can, I know you love building apps, so I'm just wondering where would
Yeah,
that
yeah,
be?
yeah. I have so many apps. So email is definitely on the list, and one of the apps that is in planning for emails is like a welcome sequence. They have like a very tight strategy on the five first welcome emails. So for that part, but then I also want to have like more like newsletter emails, like write them out for what email should I have today kind of thing. So it will help you write it, but definitely the subject line is very important. But what is the name of that app that you're using?
It's actually a free resource. It's called OmniSend, and they have like tools,
OmniSend,
resources.
isn't that an email provider? Like sends out
It
email?
is. It is, but on their, you don't have to sign up. Just going on to their website, they have like resources. You click on the
Yeah, but
email
because it's
subject
good to
line.
get ideas to. So you just go to their website and it's a free resource,
Yeah, it's a free
and
tool. Just
I
click
can
on.
have a look at it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, because yeah, I also want to have. Now I'm talking further, but in like inside the offer apps, the one of the things I want to have there is like for naming offers and also like the benefits. Yeah, well, we're gonna look at that later. Now I'm talking further, but I just got an idea when you said email subjects. I was like, we have the names and all, but it's a good idea, and I think I have it on my list already because email subject lines are so important. But you said that
Yes.
you actually got a 40% increase in open rate.
No, the open rate is now at 40%.
Yeah, it is at 40. But it's very good. That's
Yeah.
very good. And it's good that it's a free resource there, but it's definitely what I want is even though I mean they have really good resources, other places that you can use, the whole point is
Yeah,
actually to get everything inside the platform.
exactly.
So hopefully I can get it to be as good. It's not good to know, but then you could test it and see if you get like 40% open rate as well. And you can tell me
Absolutely.
if it were. Well, you then I had somebody that will, could compare, and that's very good because I always am looking to tweak and make the apps also better because I don't want to just have like loads of apps but they don't really work that well. So it's more important that the apps they need to also work. So that's important to me. Okay, so let me share my screen again. So I, let me put on the speaker view again like that. We can go. Okay. So then we have the ExploreUps here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, that's wonderful. BizSparkUp. So all these SparkUps, that means that you don't really fill out a lot, and you give them a direction, and will give you ideas. So because we need those types of apps, because I have some that are more like builders or generators, but then you kind of lead it the way, because then you have all the answers, and it just gonna kind of build it from there. But sometimes you don't have the answers. So these are meant to help you when you're in a place that you want a lot of ideas. So all of these apps are for that. So BizSparkUp is, you could actually just click on generate results and it would give you something, but then it wouldn't, be attached to anything. So this will get you 10 profitable business ideas based on current trends instantly. So it will see what is happening in the market right now and what are good things going on. So then you just put in an industry or topic of interest, and you could put like an idea, a vague idea or something. I'll add that into here so that you'll know what you can actually put in here. So anybody have an idea for what we should put in here? We've tested Greek history last time, so we can do some.
Maybe skincare or something like that.
Yeah, skincare is very broad, but we can do that. It's fine with broad because usually people have like something they're good at or something they love. But oh yeah, okay, I love skin. I want to do something about skincare. Audience, we don't really know. Let's just keep it very open here now. Oh, I haven't fixed that yet. I have to move
Yeah,
that.
maybe older women who
What about skincare for men? That's funny. Let's test that.
yeah, okay.
Let's see what we get. All right. 10 high potential business ideas for men's skincare. So, well, let's not read everything, but let's just go through the ideas. Let's just go through the first one and then we'll just go through the titles. So this is custom routine quiz and digital planner. Okay, it's a quiz. Okay. So a fun interactive quiz that generates a personalized men's skincare routine delivered as a downloadable digital planner. Why it's trending? Growing demand for personalized solutions and digital self-care tools. Okay, didn't know that. Is that something trending? Okay. Men are more open than ever to self-care. That is true, I think. And digital guides are low effort for users. And I think maybe a quiz could be like attractive to a guy to test out because they don't really know. Maybe I'm not totally in that audience to know, but maybe. What it takes: basic quiz building platform skills, simple design tools, minimal investment in a website or landing page. So I kind of give you why it's trending, why now, and what it takes, and the idea itself. And what else do we have of ideas here? Is a subscription box of grooming essentials. That sounds like a good idea. So if you're selling products, we kept this very open, so we're looking for all kinds of ideas around that. Beard and face care combo kits. Of course, if it's like skincare, it's probably gonna be like physical products, right? Because what else is skincare? No, virtual skincare. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the coaching. I was wondering what virtual skincare was. All right, virtual skincare coaching for men. So teaching them how to take care of their skin then. Men's skincare YouTube channel and community. That's probably a good idea to have some content around it. Do-it-yourself natural skincare workshop series, AI-powered skin analysis tool. Oh, that sounds a little bit hard though. Partnering, it's what it takes. Partnering with a basic AI vendor or API, UX, UI design, minimal coding or no code integration for. I would think it would take some coding or programming to make like that such a tool, but okay. Pop-up mobile grooming bar. That sounds like fun. Anti-aging serum line for men over 40. Performance skincare for male athletes. Okay, so we have quite a wide range here of ideas. So what it says here for quick insight, easiest idea to launch as a solo business is a custom routine quiz and digital planner. Why? Requires only a simple quiz tool, design know-how, and a basic website, no inventory or shipping. Most affordable to launch, men's skincare YouTube channel and community. Most profitable long-term opportunity is the subscription box of grooming essentials. Yeah, that sounds logical. Why? Recurring revenue model, high customer lifetime value, and potential to upsell premium plans. Want to find a business direction that actually fits you? Try. So that's what I put into these apps, and I'm going to do that with the ones that I don't have it in that I built earlier, because I've built in now that it gives you the next steps. It gives you ideas on where to go next once you've done this. So want to find a business direction that actually fits you? Try IkigaiUp to connect your passions, skills, and energy with a business that makes sense for your life. Or pick an idea and test it right away in IdeaUp. Or talk it through with Betty, Bestie Genius, your go-to thinking partner for exploring next steps and turning your idea into something real. And it is actually possible to comment here if you just want like a quick answer to something, you don't want to go to Betty or Genius's assistants to discuss it, or ChatGPT for that matter, but you just want to kind of put it in here, and then you can just ask. So me more about the skin analysis tool. Yeah, let's not do it. Let's not use time for it. But you can actually go deeper here and just ask. But I wouldn't like have a. You probably could have a dialogue back and forth. But if you're gonna have go deeper with discussing, I would go to Betty for offers, and business direction would be best to go to Betty. All right, let's move on. Any questions before I move on? Okay, we'll go to AudienceSparkUp. So this is where you go at it at a different direction. So let's just use the same example. What's the topic area or general interest you'd like to explore? And let's just do the same thing. So maybe I should actually have, like I have the same in BizSparkUp, I would put the audience under here on this one as well. But we could just write it here. So we'll see what it does for us here now. Okay. Then it gives you a set of audience segments. So this one, acne-prone young men, because they actually do have a problem, right, with their skin. So they might be a good group to focus on, because they have they have a problem that they are aware of. A lot of men should maybe take better care of their skin, but they don't really need to, because they don't see that they have a problem. So they don't care about it. The core problem, persistent breakouts, oily T-zone, uneven texture. And then it goes into emotional drivers. So that would be embarrassment, social anxiety, low self-esteem. So those are the internal problems that they experience. Current behavior, what they've tried, over-the-counter cleansers, harsh scrubs, do-it-yourself remedies, acne-focused Instagram influencers. And the buying signals, searching best acne cleanser for men, buying salicylic BHA products, have no idea what that is, subscribing to acne treatment apps. So that's probably something that is for acne problems. I've never had that. So that's probably some kind of type of product. Why this group is promising, high urgency to see results. That's true. Recurring purchase cycle, receptive to digital coaching and personal plans. Some will probably be that. And so then it gives you some idea sparks. A personal acne treatment subscription box with weekly video check-ins. Wow, that was advanced. A micro-learning digital course on diet, lifestyle hacks, and spot treatment rituals. A peer support community with expert Q&As and progress tracking. I would dive more into that, because if I had acne, I don't know if I would want to be in a group, but but sometimes you want to be together with people that have the same problem as you. So maybe. Audience segment 2, middle-aged anti-aging seekers. Fine lines, dullness, the same as us women. Fear of aging, desire to remain competitive and attractive, professional confidence. Yeah. And Idea Sparks are premium anti-aging skincare kit with guided video tutorials. Membership program offering monthly product deliveries plus routine tracking app. To make them actually use it. Live online workshop with dermatologists and customized regimen plans. Okay, last one, sensitive skinned shavers. Well, that's a good group because redness, irritation, razor burn, eczema, or I don't know what that is, rosacea flare-ups. Is that how you pronounce it? Rosacea? I'm learning a
I have
lot
no
here now.
idea.
No, I'm learning a
Hearing
lot. This
that
is
for
an
the
area
first time.
I don't know anything about this. Sorry, what did you say, Valerie?
Rosacea.
Yeah, I'm hearing that for the
Rosacea.
first
Okay.
time.
Okay, good. Then we learned something new. Yeah, so fragrance-free drugstore products. And they're searching a sensitive skin shaving cream for men. So these are good things to know if you're gonna show up with your website or your pages. Highly underserved niche. Okay, that's good to know, isn't it? So that might be like a good one. Maybe this is the recommended one. Recurring product needs, strong brand loyalty once they find relief. But then you'd have to have that product then. So a beard care and skin barrier repair line bundle with, it's so comprehensive, I can't even read it. What does it mean? A beard care and skin barrier repair line bundled with soothing pre-shave oils. Wow. A guided shaving routine course, plus curated product bundles delivered monthly. A subscription box for sensitive skincare essentials with expert tutorials. So then it's getting kind of back to what we also were giving an idea of for profitable Idea Explorer. And it does say that acne-prone young men are the most promising because this group faces urgent visible problems. And then we have the what to do next. If the audience feels right, but none of the ideas resonate with you, copy the audience. Go to Ikigai to explore what kind of business direction would fit you and this audience. Because you might have gotten an idea now here because the market, wow, I'd never thought about those people with acne problems. That might be something to explore more and research. Maybe that's a good group that I could help with my skincare, whatever I do. And if the audience and one of the ideas feel like a good match, copy the audience and the idea, go to IdeaUp to validate the idea and see how well it holds up strategically, financially, and market-wise. And if you want to shape something more aligned with your deeper motivation, use ClarityUp to connect your why with what this audience needs and turn that into a purpose-driven idea. And if you're still unsure, you can go and discuss with the assistants. So the next angle is from the OfferSparkUp. So here I've been testing with what did I put here? We can put in something new. What's your current idea, interest? Cooking class, teaching basics and easy and good recipes was what I put in here. All right. Do anybody have an idea for a topic? I should do something else because I felt like the skincare thing went more over to like physical products, and maybe we should try a different example. Or do you want to continue with the skincare to see what we get? Maybe it's a good idea to use the same so we can compare to what we get, maybe.
I mean, for an idea, I can do menopause for women over 50 or something like this.
What did you say? Menopause for
Women over 50. Menopause relief is an idea.
relief. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. Menopause relief. We'll just do that. What kind of transformation? Better, what do you call? Better days. Okay. So, yeah, women, of course. Women over 50. Okay, let's just do that. So this one looks more at what type of offers you can. So that would have been make more sense if we use the same example all the way, but I think you'll understand it anyway. So menopause relief roadmap, what it is: a step-by-step online course guiding women through practical strategies to manage menopause symptoms, covering nutrition, lifestyle tweaks, and mindset shifts, delivered in easy-to-digest video modules. Main transformation is participants gain daily relief tools and confidence, leading to calmer, healthier, and more enjoyable days. Why this works: self-paced learning empowers women to take control of their speed with actionable steps backed by science. Best fit audience is, we already put that in there, so it's optional. We don't have to fill out all of this. Only the ones that have this star is the one that you need to add. Hot Flash Help Challenge. That sounds like fun. A 7-day live online challenge with daily tips, mini assignments, and group check-ins focused on immediate relief for hot flashes and sleep issues. So main is fast track to notable symptom reduction and nightly rest, plus encouragement from a community. Why this works: short challenges create momentum, community support, and immediate wins. Women wanting quick results and motivation in a group setting. Menopause coach in your pocket. What it is: one-on-one virtual coaching sessions, video or audio, personalized for menopause symptom management, habit change, and emotional well-being. That might be like, I don't know, being a woman in menopause, I would think that would be too much, but people are different. Custom relief plan and ongoing guidance, resulting in fewer bad days and more confidence. I guess it depends on how bad you have it, right? Because it can be very different for people as well. Why this works: personal attention ensures advice is practical and tailored, building trust and accountability. Best fit audience: women craving personal support, accountability, or solutions for unique concerns, right? So that's kind of what I was saying, yeah. Symptom. Should it be symptom? Or I never see that they write it wrong. Is symptom something? Is that something? Symptom? Anybody know?
Not that I'm familiar with.
No, but does AI write wrong? Should it be symptom? Is there a T missing? That is so weird. I never see that write things wrong before. Symptom Soother Starter Kit. A digital toolkit filled with printable symptom trackers, meal planners, mindfulness scripts, and supplement cheat sheets to make daily relief easy. No more guesswork. Users can track progress and build helpful new habits with resources at their fingertips. Why does this work? Low cost, instant access tools let women get started right away. All right, let's not read everything. Relief Circle membership, supportive online community, done for you lifestyle reset, custom design weekly plan, mindful menopause mini retreat. Wow, what a name. A half-day local or virtual wellness event, combining gentle movement, meditation. All right, so that's a different side of it. So it's more physical and movement and meditation, right? Okay, final reflection. Which OfferSpark feels most aligned? Did any of these make you think, yes, this could actually work? Pick the one that excites you, or remix a few into your own version. You don't need to decide today, but this is your starting point. And then it gives you the next step suggestions. Ready to move forward with one of these offers? Test if this offer has real market opportunities. Use IdeaUp to validate your offer direction. Ensure who this offer is really for. Try AudienceSparkUp to explore the types of people who might need it. Ready to go deeper into your audience and messaging? Head into the foundation ups. And yeah, so this I need to change because I'm gonna remove TargetUp because it's not needed, as we have the AudienceSparkUp now, and we kind of find the market in the ExploreUp. So I found that TargetUp is unnecessary, so I'm removing that. Then the market intel up will come in instead, but that will live under ExploreUps. So you will find your market before you head into the foundation apps. But then in the foundation apps, you can use the niche app to identify a more specific group. And then you go into the client app and you define your dream client. You had something about that, Valerie. You tested the client app, didn't you?
Yes, it was yesterday and today.
Yeah, and what did you do? Let us know.
Yeah, so I work on a client's social media strategy and I needed buyer persona avatars. And I filled out the information I have about the target audience. And it gave me a lot of information, like more details about it. And then I took those details it gave me and I filled out again in the form and it gave me even better results.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this was
So with
information you could use?
yeah. I used all the information it gave me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it gave me like more general details about the target audience, but also 3 avatars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It was very, very detailed.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I like that having the avatars in that because it gives people a much more clear image of who the client can be. So
Yeah.
I think that that's a good part of that client up.
Yeah, that's why I use those details again. Like I already knew those
Oh,
details.
that you got. Okay, yes, yeah, I kind of understood that. So you took the
Yeah,
details
yeah,
that you knew about the avatars and you kind of put it in one more time, and then you kind of narrowed
yeah,
it even, or you got it even
yeah,
better. Yeah. Oh, okay,
yeah.
that's very good. That's useful to know. Great. And then feel ready to start building your business foundations. You're in the perfect place to move into the foundation ups where you'll shape your core offer, messaging, and strategy inside your Genius file. Soon you'll also be able to dive into tools that help you build out your actual offer. So stay tuned, yeah. So that actually says in here. So because those are quite important. So the definitely in the loop to make those offer ups coming. Okay, let's do this further so it doesn't take too long. Maybe we can just do, should we use like what we had now? Because this is open your mind and let your purpose reveal itself. So what do you love doing or wish you did more of? Think about what makes time fly, big or small, what gives you energy or makes you feel like yourself. So say that you've had that problem yourself with menopause, but you were able to fix it and you want to help other women, and that's going to give you, that's what I'd love to do. But that's maybe more on the audience, but you can put that in there as well. Should we just use the except because here you fill out a lot more. It's a lot more here because it is. So let's just use the inputs that I already have. So we don't have to fix all of this. But it goes a lot deeper because this is about what you love, about what you're good at, and that's what you're filling out. But then the app kind of also looks at what the world needs and what people are willing to pay for. So let's just look at the inputs that is in this test. So I've done one for myself, I'd say. I love AI, making custom apps and helping solopreneurs. I love being creative and make things work. The audience, solopreneurs, something that really helps solopreneurs succeed. Reading the questions. Who do you feel drawn to help or who do you just get? Any groups or types of people you naturally relate to, care about, or understand deeply. Solopreneurs who are brilliant but stuck. What problems, causes, or shifts in the world do you care about? What's something people might pay you for, even if you're not sure? So you can put, all of these are optional, so you don't have to put things in there. Then it will just generate from what it has. But if you do put it in there, it will take that into account. Any early ideas, dreams, or thoughts, creating tools and training. Let solopreneurs be able to do stuff on their own. When you feel most yourself, when I'm building something meaningful, what have others complimented you on, and what kind of conversations light you up. I've just added fun ones. All right, let's see what it actually gives you here. So I added in like a teaching moment because many people might not know what ikigai is, even though I do say some about it in the description. But I don't really say that it's a Japanese concept. It's an intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. And this is an exploratory journey to help you discover a fulfilling purpose, not a test pass. Embrace curiosity, normalizing and certainty as you learn more about yourself. So here it is, what you love. You're energized by AI, crafting custom apps, and supporting solopreneurs. Wow. Creativity and problem solving light you up, especially when you make complex things work seamlessly. And what you're good at, you pick up technical concepts quickly. So it kind of says what you said, but it says it in different words. And so here, more importantly, what the world needs: solopreneurs who are passionate but overwhelmed, need human-centered, scalable solutions that prevent burnout. They crave structure, clarity, and tools that empower rather than restrict. You could develop done-for-you AI tools, offer clarity coaching, build automations, teach empowering productivity systems, design content prompts, and craft marketing or brand strategies. So the Ikigai Insight, your blend of AI fluency, technical savvy, and empathetic coaching equips you to create solutions, both digital and educational, that help overwhelmed solopreneurs build sustainable, soul-filled businesses. So then it gives you business direction sparks, which are ideas, a custom AI productivity app, clarity and offer coaching program, done for you automation toolkit boutique. Wow. AI-driven content prompt subscription, brand story mapping platform. So I'm just going to look, is it giving me any new ideas? Because, I want to build out to have other types of offers than just SoloGenius that people might need extra help or, done for you services and stuff. So it recommends me custom AI productivity app for solopreneurs. So I'm probably not doing that anytime soon. All right, then it gives you the next step. Want to find the right audience for your idea? Then you try AudienceSparkUp. Want to test how solid your idea really is? IdeaUp. And your deeper why is ClarityUp. So let's just go to that. So here I actually said I like best custom productivity app, and then it actually goes deeper into the idea. So it can be an idea. It actually went quite a lot into the idea. So I didn't even give me an image here. So it can be an idea to just tell me more about that idea. I like that one. Tell me more. So then it'll give you a lot more about the idea here, straight right in the app. So that can be an idea to do. And then we have ClarityUp, find your why and shape your idea. So why do you want to start a business right now? What inspires or excites you? What moments in your life or career? So this is more like a deeper motivation. If you're not totally sure about your deeper motivation, you can go into a lot deeper, and they're all optional except for the first one. So you can fill in whatever you want. And you don't have to fill out everything if you don't want to. So let's just see what I have actually put here. So on these purpose diving apps, there's a lot more to fill out, but you don't have to fill out everything. So because the Spark Ups are more like very simple, you just throw in an interest or a passion or something and it'll give you ideas. This is more like deep diving. So I mean, you don't have to use all of these. I mean, you go where you feel like, I mean, people want to see it at different angles and people are different. So it's different ways to find your direction and your offer ideas. Yeah, let me see what it is example I have here. After years of chasing deadlines and client demands, I realized I was completely disconnected from what mattered to me. The breaking point was during a Zoom call. I felt like a ghost in my own life. That was the moment I knew I couldn't keep building someone else's vision. I needed space to breathe, to create, and to do work that actually feels meaningful. And then I imagine slow creative mornings with tea and journaling. I'm building something calm and impactful. And my moments in your life, attending a week-long silent retreat, change how I viewed things. What kind of difference do you want to make? I want to help women feel less alone and less rushed, to remind them that they're allowed to pause, breathe, and change direction. What does a successful business look like for you? I'm running a small, meaningful retreats. So you kind of point the direction here if you put something in here, but you don't have to put anything in here if you don't know, right? Just fill out what makes sense to you. And then it gives you a clarity summary, your why, your drive. And it puts it all together from all your answers. And it also gives you your purpose in one line: to create gentle spaces where high achieving women pause, reconnect, and rediscover their true selves. It gives you an energy and values reflection if that is filled out. You're energized by solitary content creation, leading small group conversations, and designing beautiful, meaningful tools. You're drained by loud group settings, rushed timelines, and excessive screen time. And your values, if you fill that out, these energies and values point you toward intimate, unhurried offerings that foster real human connection and quiet reflection. So then it gives you ideas that are based on your purpose. So slow life studio retreats, digital journaling. I can't read today. Digital journaling sanctuary. There's so many hard words today. Mindful circle coaching, the intimate 6-week virtual coaching circles. Slow morning workshop series, retreat in a box. That sounds cool. Design and ship curated home retreat kits with candles, journals, guided audio, and reflection cards for solo self-care weekends. Wow, that sounds nice.
I love that.
Yeah,
Retreating
that's
in a box.
really nice. That's a
I
good
really love
idea.
that.
Could
Yeah.
somebody send me that retreat in a box? It's
Yeah.
perfect for solopreneurs.
Like, I'm gonna take that. I love that. Really.
Yeah. So there are some good ideas that can come. Some are like, mediocre, whatever, but there are actually some really good ideas. And even if it's not exactly what you want, it can, it can start, like getting you to think that, wow, has something there, and then you can work on it. So that's good. And what resonates the most? Which of these ideas lights you up the most? We know that it's a retreat in a box. What would a small first step look like this week? Perhaps sketching out a workshop outline or drafting your first journal prompt. All right, next steps. Schedule 30 minutes this week for focused reflection on, okay, what kind of, okay, here, I'm missing, there's something wrong here because it should be next steps to the app. So the app has actually made its own steps here, but it's not too bad. Choose one business direction that resonates most and brainstorm 3 small actionable steps to explore it further. Well, these are not too bad. The app kind of finds out this by itself. Reach out to 1-2 trusted friends or mentors to share your purpose statement and gather feedback. Well, that's a good idea. And that's something I should actually have had something about in the presentation as well, because the validating in the IdeaUp, you're still just doing that with AI, right? So validating your idea is, of course, important to do with actual people because you're selling to actual people. So validating the idea and checking out and doing research and all of that online, on the internet and with AI is going to just get you, it's going to give you the direction, but you still need to validate this with people to actually know that somebody wants to buy it, right? So that's important to actually point out. And that takes us to the IdeaUp Business Idea Validator. So this one is here, you kind of just, at this point, your idea or your business idea, your offer direction or whatever it is you have that you want to test, but it should be somewhat more detailed than just a word or a keyword, or it should be a little bit more detailed, but it still doesn't have to be like very detailed. It could be one sentence. And you put that in there, and you can also put in the audience you'd like. If you found out that in exploring all of this, you probably know a little bit about the audience as well. And here, so I put in this idea centers on offering small, intimate cooking workshops focused on practical, no-fuss recipes and techniques. It helps young adults or anyone overwhelmed by modern culinary routines learn to prepare simple, nutritious meals in a relaxed environment. By turning your passion into a hands-on experience, you provide both practical skills and a calming community. So this is quite detailed, but this business idea is taken from probably somewhere that it showed up here, right? And it's young people moving out for the first time or anyone feeling lost in a kitchen. I probably wouldn't have written that out as, that's an idea that was sitting in my head. This was taken probably from all of this, but it doesn't have to be this detailed at all. You probably could just, I want to help young people, try make more nutritious meals or cook more. That could be enough. Problem and opportunity. The core problem here is the overwhelming experience. So it goes into the problem and the opportunity. It goes into solution. So yeah, of course, no, I forgot. This is the IdeaUp. So it's a validator. So that's why it's better that it's a little bit more detailed, or else it won't. It will still give you this, but it can give you a better answer if it's a little bit more detailed. Solution, your idea beautifully offers simple hands-on cooking workshops aimed at delivering practical skills without the frills. And then it goes into the market opportunity. There's a sizable market for this, especially in urban areas with many young professionals and students. The growing trend toward how do you say that? Experiential learning and the popularity of cooking shows and cooking shows and books suggests a receptive audience. Marketing strategy and tactics give you a little bit of that. How to attract your target audience. Sales strategy and process, revenue streams, and competition, challenges, and overall assessment. So it does give you like a rate. I'll give this idea a solid 8 out of 10, which is really good. It cleverly combines practicality with community spirit, addressing a real need with warmth and creativity. The concept is strong and has great potential for both impact and growth. And then it also gives you some suggested refinements. And it's a expand digital presence, special workshop, collaborations, and events. So then I just put in the comments, build out the idea and include your suggested refinements. So I actually just asked it to do that. And then it gave me that in the offer with including that. So it kind of gives that. So I didn't go into detail of whatever it said here, but it does go over the marketing strategy and tactics that you could use. Like videos, of course, for Instagram and TikTok would be a really good place for young people. Subscription model, good work. Discounts for group signups. Utilize word of mouth referrals by rewarding participants of bring. So affiliate marketing for that maybe. Revenue streams with primarily revenue can come from workshop fees. Supplementary income could be generated through branded merchandise like recipe books or kitchen tools, and perhaps online classes for a broader reach. Collaborations with local grocery stores or food brands for, yeah. Right. And if you do have like a main offer, I'm going to be moving that into what will be the OfferUps. This one here will change to MessageUps and will not be called BoostUps anymore. This one here will move into the OfferUps. This one is for if you have your main offer, was your core offer, and you are looking to find what else can I offer, like, and then it will give you low price. This is also kind of giving you ideas. So, but it's not correct to have an ExploreUps, so I will have it under OfferUps. And it will give you ideas of medium price offerings, high ticket offerings, and complementary products and services, and also adaptations of the core offer. And gives you a little bit of a learning stuff at the end here too, why it is beneficial to have other offers. So the MessageUps, I will be adding some other stuff here as well, but the MessageUps, because I realized I had the wrong name here, and what are actually these apps, but they're actually persuasion apps that would help you get better messaging. So it does help you. So knowing the benefits will help you. And how can you stuff? Yeah, you want to talk about the benefits. So you need that. You might have a landing page or website that you want the FAQ on. You need special hooks for your landing page. And maybe it's a blog or website, you need some SEO intro. So it's for messaging. So I realized that, and I will be adding some other persuasion type of apps that would also live in here. So that's also a change that's coming. Excuse me, because I have no more battery left. Just a moment. Any questions or comments?
I'm going to try the one with vibe marketing this week.
The one with what?
with vibe marketing and the one with benefits. Now you remind me that
the vibe voice or
yeah.
yeah, okay, so that's in the
About the tone of voice, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you got that's something that's added is no, sorry, it's under brand ups. So vibe marketing, okay, and I have been focusing a little bit on that, and you're getting your voice a lot better if you add a layer of vibe on top of your prompts or on top of your tone of voice or your brand voice. So this one is giving you the core brand voice generator. This one analyzes someone else's voice. If you find text or something that, or a website or something that you really like the tone of, so you can analyze it. And this one gives you the vibe. And it's kind of, so here you paste the brand voice or tone that or you want to use. And then you can choose. And then there's a lot of detailed type of, so it's more like for momentous, seasonal, how you're feeling or the type of content that you're building. So I've tended to use this one because it works really well with me. So I kind of use this on top of my brand voice, and I add this for most things actually. So
yeah, and the first one is pasting a paragraph from a website that I like, which tone of voice I like, or
what, please say that again.
yeah, the first question, paste the brand voice. Should I choose a brand which tone of voice I like and paste
no,
a paragraph
you
from their
can
website?
do that. There are two ways. I mean, this one, where's your brand voice up? So this is more of a generator. So this is where you kind of more answer questions. And so it's more comprehensive and more work. But you can go that route. But you can also just upload something that you have written that you really like yourself. You can upload like a transcript of a video that to get really how you speak type of brand voice. Or the easier route is, of course, to go here and find and just input URL or upload a text document or paste in something that you really like. And then it analyzes it and then you kind of find what it says. But, and if you find, when you find something that you're happy with, you obviously test it a little bit to see how the AI writes it and if it writes it how you like it. But then I would use, so let's say the tone is direct and motivated. Let's just use this one. So say I chose this one here as my brand voice. And then I went to the vibe voice and paste it in here. And then I want to choose what is me or what is me in the moment, or what is this for something very specific? Is it for a launch? Do I want it to be really exciting? Or is it like for a blog where I'm going over some thoughts and I'm very emotional or something, right? Or I'm having fun, playful and free. I'm having fun creating this. Let's test this one. Let's just do that. And you don't have to fill out that, but you are able to fill out if it's not in here in the drop down. And then just generate. And then it's going to give you that type of tone of voice, including that vibe. And I've tested it with not all of those that I've put in there, but it works a lot better with AI. It gives the output you get is so much better than just giving it right, friendly, you know, polite, or I don't know, like just some words that you use sometimes to give the tone. Example, if you give a much more detailed, emotion-based, vibe-based tone of voice to the AI, the output that you get in the content that you get is so much better. So here's the vibe enhanced AI prompt. So you get one longer one and one shorter one, and it also gives you a vibe summary and also tips for using this vibe. Empower solopreneurs with clear expert advice delivered in a direct, urgent style, but peppered with playful flair and free-spirited humor to spark immediate action. So that's a short one. I don't even know what it said in the first one. This is direct, motivational, focusing on. Okay, so it does say empowering solopreneurs. So it actually giving the audience and who it's talking to as well in that. So speak with expert confidence and urgency, yet keep language light and fun. Use upbeat phrasing, spontaneous flourishes, and friendly. Inspire trust with authoritative insights, then surprise and delight with imaginative analogies or witty asides. Maintain approachability while driving immediate engagement with an energetic creative spark. So that's pretty good. It's kind of detailed. So it's definitely going to affect the output of what the AI gives you with this. So I really recommend using the Vibe voice for when you're using AI to get content. It really, really makes it a lot better. So that's a huge tip from my side. Yeah. All right. So we've gone through the training. Is your idea ready to sell? And how to know before you build, even if you already have something live. We've gone to the tool updates, the ExploreUps recap, plus also introducing the new OfferSparkUp. And SoloGenius journey map. I've been telling you about the market intel up that's in the loop. And I've told you that boost ups are evolving to message ups. And yeah, I didn't talk about that, but how my big idea about SoloGenius is build a little bit about phases of where the solopreneurs are. So it's the exploration phase, the idea or fuzzy idea phase, the builder phase, and then also the scaler phase. So that's something also that needs to come at some point, where more growth type of apps and stuff like that. And there's also 2 other app families, like I mentioned for you, the OfferUps and also the Mind Ups. So those are also in the loop. Have you tested any of the ExploreUps?
Nope. Nope. I'm going to test the one with the tone of voice and voice overall, because that's what I need right now for the strategy, like the messaging part.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really like how you use it, because that's the point, to use the apps that you need right now. I mean, not need to explore ideas right now.
Yeah,
And
I didn't know much information like for the buyer persona. And then the AI, when it gave me like a lot of information, I was like, okay, I can use this information to ask for more information because
yeah,
I
that's
like
a
them.
very good
And
tip for me as
yeah,
well. So type of information that you really didn't have first, but you decided, hey, that's what I want, and then you
yeah.
got that information and could fill that out more in detail for the next round then.
Yeah, I didn't have the information about how people feel and about their behaviors, and I think that's very important. That's what we need. And then when I got information, okay, I need more of this, like about that, their desires, about how, because they are parents actually, and how they feel about their kids, what they want about their kids. So yeah, it was very, very useful.
It can be an idea to go through niche up first, because how that is built, it actually gives you an ideal client description. And I thought, should I have that? Because I mean, that's in ClientUp. But then I decided, or I realized, it's a very good idea to have that come up in NicheUp, because you might not know all the answers to fill in when you do the ClientUp. But then you actually get those ideas, because you don't fill out that in NicheUp, but then it actually give you that, and then you know a little bit more that you can actually fill into the ClientUp. So you actually get a lot of those also in the NicheUp. So you can use that also in the ClientUp. So that's an idea.
Yeah, I will have that in mind.
Yeah. Great. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Did you think it was a feedback for the presentation today? Was it good? Was it too much? Was it too long? Was it okay?
Yeah, it was good for me because like we learn more about the apps, how to use them.
All right. Okay, let's wrap
Yeah.
it up then. And
Okay.
have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.